of Nutrition Dance Kitchen. My name is Sissy Delafano. I am a transformational health coach and a certified weight loss management specialist. And I have committed to doing one video a week for Nutrition Dance Kitchen. And the purpose of Nutrition Dance Kitchen is to show you how to prepare healthy, nutritionally balanced meals, along with getting some healthy movement in to hopefully inspire you to live a healthy lifestyle. So today we are going to be making mini bell pepper nachos. Mini bell pepper nachos. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get some sweet mini bell peppers that I have right here. And I've already taken 3 out of the package. I'll put those down here. And we are going to cut these up and devein them. Thank you. My stage hand here. Make some room. So we're going to cut these guys up. I'm going to put that up there after I get them cut up. So you want to cut the tops off and the bottoms off. And then we're going to cut them in half. This is mini bell pepper nachos. Yummy, yummy, nutritionally balanced meal. This is going to be a full meal. And I don't know about you guys, but I was raised in Georgia, and I'm telling you, a lot of my health transformation had to do with unlearning things that I had been taught my whole life. You know, and one of the key areas was I was, always kind of raised with the mentality of eating 3 large meals a day. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner is what we called it. And then of course if you got hungry in between, that was your snacks, and I had horrible snacking habits also. I know that growing up I kind of lived off of soda and candy bars for snacks. So a lot of this health journey has just been unlearning those behaviors that I was taught, when I was growing up. Now I eat 6 small meals a day, nutritionally balanced meals. I eat every 2.5 to 3 hours. And I was taught that on the program that I now coach. And it's completely changed my life. It's completely changed the way that I feel. I have energy to do things. I live a completely different life. So if you guys ever want any information, or you want some guidance and assistance on your health journeys, I would love to work with you and assist you. Okay, so I've got the mini bell peppers sliced up and cut in half. And then once you have them like this, you're going to put them on a baking sheet that you can put in the oven. And I'm using this little stoneware that I have, and I've lined it with parchment paper. So I'm going to put these on this little baking sheet, and I'm going to stick them in the oven for 5 minutes to let them get soft. So uno momento. I'm going to stick that in the oven and set it for 5 minutes. Now while I wait on that, I did actually prepare a serving in advance. So these are the peppers that were cut up, and I put them in the oven for 5 minutes. And then when they came out of the oven, I put seasoned taco lean ground beef. So while they were in the oven, I ground some lean ground beef in a pan, and I put the low sodium taco seasoning mix with the ground beef. Now, when the peppers, after they get finished in the oven for 5 minutes, it's just like softening them up. You take them out of the oven and you put 3 ounces of lean ground beef on top of the peppers. So I have my food scale here because remember from last week, we want to make sure that we're accurate in weighing and measuring our portions. So I'm setting the tare, taking off the weight of the plate, and then I have my taco seasoning here that I cooked up, and I'm gonna put a scoop here, and that's about 2 ounces. So I'm gonna add a little bit more to make it 3 ounces of the seasoning. Okay, that's 3 ounces of the taco seasoning mix. And then once those peppers come out of the oven, this is going to go on top of them like I have here. And then once you put the seasoning mix, ground beef on the peppers, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese. So you want a 1/4 cup of reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and measure it out because when those peppers get out of the oven, I can go ahead and make my second serving for my hubby because this is what we're having for dinner tonight. So, okay, so I have the peppers here, and these were the ones that were prepared. So I put the lean ground beef, I put a 1/4 cup of the reduced fat cheddar cheese on top of them, and then I stuck them back in the oven for about 7 minutes, okay? So this is the finished product of the lean ground, or the mini bell peppers. And then once you take them out of the oven, you're gonna add the toppings to them. So our toppings are a 1/4 cup shredded lettuce. So I'm going to put this cheese here because that's my 1/4 cup measurer. So a 1/4 cup of shredded lettuce. You're going to sprinkle this over the top of the peppers. And then you want 2 tablespoons of green onions. So I've already sliced up my green onions. And I'm going to spread 2 tablespoons of green onions on here. And then you have an option, okay? You can use 2 tablespoons of non-fat Greek yogurt, or if you are a sour cream child, you can use 1 tablespoon of the light sour cream. So it's your choice, okay? And you're gonna put, I'm gonna go with the 2 tablespoons of the non-fat Greek yogurt because to me, it doesn't alter the flavor a whole lot by using the Greek yogurt, and I can have more, so it's like a win-win, right? So I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon, and of course it's stuck. Let me grab something to kind of fish it out really quick. We'll do a knife. So this is 1 tablespoon. And now we have 2 tablespoons. And look at that. So y'all, this is 1 serving. This is 1 serving, 1 meal. Very filling, very healthy for you. And if you're eating 6 times a day, you're keeping your blood sugar stable with the healthy foods that you're putting in your body. You're keeping your blood sugar stable, and this is more than enough to keep you satisfied until your next eating time. So look at this, you guys. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Mini bell pepper nachos. Doesn't that look great? It looks delicious, right? So this is what we're having for dinner. Okay, you guys know I always like to leave you with some value. Also, I want to mention, if you like and share this video, we had weeks 9, 10, and 11. So weeks 9, 10, and 11, if you like and share, next week on week 12, I'm going to shut the oven timer off really quick. Next week on week 12, I'm going to do another drawing for an Amazon gift card. So like and share the video, and next week your name will be entered into a drawing for a $50 Amazon gift card. So, okay, so the value that I want to leave you with today, this was a poem that I saw, and I thought it was really good. I've read this before, but it's called The Dash by Linda Ellis. And it says, I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between the years. For that dash represents all the time that they spent alive on earth. And now only those who love them know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and how we love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things in your life that you would like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and what's real, and always try to understand the way other people feel, and be less quick to anger and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? And I really love that poem. I have heard it before, and I was thinking about it the other day. And I was thinking in relation, to my health journey in the past, 5.5 years. My dash looks completely different right now than what it looked 5.5 years ago. And yes, there's a lot of pride that goes behind that, because, the way I was living before, it wasn't living. I was tired. I was sick and tired all the time. I didn't feel well. I never felt like doing anything. So I really want you to just, take that poem and really think about it and ask yourself, how am I spending my dash? When I get to that, because we never know when that end date is going to be, right? We never know. It could be tomorrow. Who knows? Hopefully not. But when we get to that point, are we going to be satisfied with how we lived our lives? Are we going to be proud? Are we going to question, what could I have done differently? Or, are we going to have regrets? So really think about that. How are you living your dash? And if you feel like there's things in your life that need to change, then by all means, you can do it. You have it inside of you to meet any goal that you have for yourself, any hope, any dream. you have it. It's in there, you know? So sometimes you just have to dig really deep to find it. So how are you spending your dash? And on that note, I hope you guys have an amazing week. I'm going to dance it out with some Cure. And I love you guys. Be blessed. Like and share the video. Let me know if you try the nachos. They're amazing. And have an awesome week. See you next week.